Alright, hello soul fam, and welcome to this full moon in Virgo meditation for releasing our attachments to perfection and redefining our versions of success. This full moon is all about releasing these attachments so that we can live in our highest and truest, most beautiful selves, being the beings that we were meant to be, brought here for our purpose. So I'm going to have you start by taking out a journal and grabbing a piece of paper, whatever works for you. We're going to start with some self-observation. So in this journal, I want you to write down 10 things that you love about yourself, 10 accomplishments that you have made in this lifetime, and that you are proud of. And then I would like for you to write down 10 things that you do not like about yourself. And these can be things along the lines of anything that comes to your mind: physical, mental, spiritual, socially. So take some time to go ahead and write those things down. Be honest with yourself. Be open with yourself. This is a healing exercise, and in healing, we need to recognize the things that we would like to start to heal and change in our lives. So pause this video while you write and reflect, and I'll be here waiting for you when you come back. Alright, and welcome back to this meditation, and thank you so much for taking the time to write these things down about yourself and taking the time to be on this journey of self-healing and self-love. It is not an easy journey for a lot of us, so it takes a lot of spirit and work to be here doing this work and stepping into your highest, truest self. So I'm going to have you read over this list just a few times, and just note how you feel with each thing that you read. I'm going to have you take your attention into your heart as you read this, and just note the awareness of what comes up. Don't try to repress it. Allow it to come forth. Allow it to feel however it naturally feels to you. You can go ahead with that exercise now, and I'll wait just a couple minutes for you. Alright, and welcome back. If you are still reading your list, you may pause this video before continuing. It does work best in silence so that you may be fully present and aware of yourself and your feelings. And I'm going to have you go ahead and lie back in a comfortable position, whatever works for you, sitting upright with your hands and palms opened, or lying back in a comfortable position with your legs and arms uncrossed. Let those limbs flow freely. And I'm going to have you take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth audibly. And deep breath in through the nose, all the way down to your belly. Feel that belly rise. And out through the mouth, feeling all of that breath come out of your body. Stomach is pulling inward. I'm going to have you breathe again deeply in through the nose into the belly. Feel the passage of air flow through your body. And breathe out, feeling the exhale, feeling the breath flow outward. Now I want you to return to your normal breathing pattern. Allowing yourself to just tune into where you are right now. Any thoughts are coming up, just let them pass. Don't hold on to them. Let them float by like clouds in the sky. Alright, now we're going to take our attention inward. And we're going to think about each of the things that we love about ourselves. Recognize and appreciate these things, for they are beautiful. You don't have to think of everything on the list, just think of whatever comes to your mind first. And again, just allow them to be there. Notice when you think of these things, or when these things come up, are they in your head? Is the feeling in your head, or is the feeling in your heart? Is the feeling in your lower abdomen? Where in your body do you feel this? Take note. Remembering that you are amazing and that it's okay to appreciate things about yourself. But we must first love the things about ourselves before we can accept, love, and open ourselves up to our true happiness and abundance and the love that is all around us. I'm going to have you focus now on your accomplishments. Knowing how good it feels to have accomplished these things. Then we're going to step back a bit and also remember the time when we did not have these things. When we were still learning, or these things that we have now were just thoughts and ideas. Remember the feeling of how it felt to first start these things, to start moving toward these projects, start building these things within ourselves. Take note of the feeling, and then allow yourself to release that feeling. Continuing to breathe. Know that all that you are wanting in this life, all that you are desiring, is on its way to you, and that it is possible, just as the things that you have already accomplished seemed impossible to another version of yourself not so long ago. Now we're going to focus on the things that we dislike about ourselves. Allow them to come up. You may feel shame for feeling this way about these things, but there is no shame in this place. This is a place of recognizing and loving and accepting. Here in this space, you are safe to feel however you want to feel. Continue to recognize these things. Now I want you to imagine someone sitting across from you. Someone that you really love and admire and respect. Someone that you care deeply for. And I want you to say to them all the things that you say about yourself, as if it were about them. And notice how it feels. Point out all of their flaws. Tell them all of the things that you don't like about yourself, as if it were about them. Speak to them the way that you speak to yourself, and just note how it feels. Now behind you there is a mirror. And I want you to turn around and look in this mirror at yourself. And say the things to yourself that you have been saying. Tell yourself in this mirror now that you love yourself. Say to yourself, I love you just as you are. Say these things about yourself in the mirror. And finish each statement that you say with, and that's okay. You can also finish the sentence with, and I'm okay with that. We oftentimes spend our days talking negatively to and about ourselves in ways that we would never say to other people that we love. So if we are building self-love within our souls and self-acceptance, we need to be aware of how we are speaking to ourselves, for the things that we speak ultimately become our truths. Now I want you to take your hand and place it over your heart. And I want you to breathe into that space. And I want you to tell yourself that you are loved. And repeat after me with these affirmations while holding your hand to your heart. I am worthy of love. I release my attachment to perfection. I am perfect just the way I am right now, right here. I open myself up to the abundance of love and beauty that surround me in this moment. I am capable of great and amazing things. My purpose here is to give my gift of being myself to the world. I love myself first. I am the person that I've been looking for. Now I want you to say to yourself, I love you. 4 or 5 times, or more if you're feeling it. And even if you don't believe it yet, continuing to practice this exercise will eventually start to reflect in your mindset, your thoughts, and your day-to-day life. You deserve love. You are beautiful and amazing. The world's opinion of you does not matter. The universe did not create anything that was flawed, and you are here in your own perfection, not to be compared to anyone else ever, but to walk this world strong and tall as the person you were brought here and meant to be. There is no one else in this world who is exactly like you. In this universe, and all the circumstances that had to align for you to be standing here in your beauty with your flaws means that you have a purpose in your soul. All right, I want you to start to breathe and wiggle your toes and your fingers, bringing yourself back. Feel your breath. Feel the warmth in your heart. And with one last breath of I love you, I want you to open your eyes, giving yourself the biggest hug and sending yourself all the love, including the parts of you that you dislike, the parts of you that you hate most likely need more love than any part of yourself does. And if it had that love, it would probably be more powerful in other ways. So you be the first to love that part of yourself, to accept that part of yourself. Let yourself know that you're okay with that, and have a beautiful and blessed rest of your full moon, rest of your month. Thank you so much for being here. Namaste. Much love.